Hello, and once again, a very warm welcome to the Thought for the Week. It is the 29th of June, 2026, and our heading says, With Time to Spare, Clearing a Tangle and Thinking About Goals. This comes to you from the grad team, and my name is Ruda Landman. I hope you're enjoying the holidays. It's such a relief to be free of schedules and timetables for a while, right? As we said last week, rest, reconnect, enjoy being among your people. You need it and you've earned it. However, I do want to suggest two things that you may want to spend some of the time on. The first is to tackle a specific piece of work that you may have found difficult in this first semester. I say that from personal experience. One of my majors at university was English. I grew up in an Afrikaans community in the Northern Cape where I did not know a single English speaking person. English was hard. In my second year, we had to study a very long poem called The Vision of Piers Plowman. It was written in Middle English, which was spoken in England around the year 1100 AD. I was completely lost. I did not understand more than a sentence or two. I felt hopeless, frustrated, almost angry. And then during the winter holidays, I set aside an hour or so a day to go through it really slowly, looking up all the words, putting it together, making sense of it. By the end of 3 weeks, I could read that weird, mangled form of the English I knew almost fluently. It gave me an enormous feeling of relief and accomplishment, and it set me up for much better results in the second semester. You may have something similar in one of your subjects, something that feels like an incomprehensible tangle that you will never master. Put some time aside with no outside pressure to perform and work at it slowly. If you have data and connectivity, ask AI to explain it to you. Otherwise, look for someone who may be able to help, like a teacher or an older student. If no one is available, trust yourself. Take it slowly. Give yourself space to look at it from all angles. You may be pleasantly surprised at what you can achieve. Secondly, this is a great time to go and revisit your goals. Did you make a vision board at some point, a collection of pictures and words to clarify your dream for your future? If you haven't, try. I have given you some examples of what I mean if you look at the pictures on your phone. There's a little group saying a nice home and a family with children, my own business, perhaps something to do with food, and my mum living with us. That's one ideal and idea. Or there's a second grouping says a degree, a corporate career, and international travel. Spend some time dreaming and then work it back. To get there, what do you have to do in the next 6 months and the next year and the next 5 years? Remember to make your goals SMART, SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. For example, specific, finish your degree in the minimum time. Measurable, you have to pass all the relevant exams and other requirements. Achievable, you must ask yourself, looking at your marks, can you do it? Otherwise, you may have to reconsider. Relevant, it will affect the rest of your life. And then time bound. In this case, this is included in the goal itself, the minimum time. It doesn't only have to be about studies. Perhaps you have a side hustle that you want to get off the ground. Whatever it is, make it practical. Get a piece of paper and think it through. And there's an example of a little, like a table that you can use on the phone. Specific and measurable, answer the question, what do you want to do exactly? Specific, measurable. Then achievable, the A, how are you going to do it? List 3 actions that will help you do it. Relevant, ask yourself, why is this important? And the T, time bound, when does it have to be done? It's hard to imagine or dream about things you've never seen. If you come from a small, poverty stricken community, you may not have role models for all the things you yourself are capable of. Investec has a great website to help you understand your own abilities and preferences and to give you ideas for what you can do with it. It's called Career Explorer, and the link is on your phone. If you can't go online now, make a note and do it as soon as you're back where you have Wi Fi. It is really helpful. Spend some time doing the personality test and getting to know yourself, and then go back to that vision board. Things may change. In the meantime, enjoy the holidays from the grad team and do forward and share. We'd love to have more people listen, read, experience this thought for the week.